Hi, please join us in conversation to learn more about TriOS College.
It's an absolute pleasure to be here at TriOS today in beautiful Mississauga, Ontario. You know, I love being in conversation with the college system, really making a difference in people's lives, transforming people's lives, you know, making the province a better place, making the country a better place. It all happens here, and it's so fun to be in these conversations. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us what you do here?
Happy to. Welcome. My name is Carol Stanford. I'm the Vice President here at TriOS, and I manage the Mohawk Partnership. This is one of our largest campuses that we have. We have about 2,400 students, and I've been here just a bit less than a year now. Love it every minute.
You know, it's an incredible campus. We've walked around here, beautiful, sort of embedded right into the heart of the community. And I want to talk about that for a moment. You know, a college doesn't stand alone in its community. It's meant to support the broader community around. Talk to me about the importance of that being embedded in your community and supporting the community needs.
Well, it's incredibly important, especially for our students. Our students come from all over the world. We've got 22 countries represented this semester. And they rely on every service that's available within this region. Transit, housing, anything to do with physical fitness. So all of our students participate, most of them participate at the Y and take classes. And then the greater mall. Jobs is really, really important. And so a lot of our students are looking to be employed in this area. They live in this area. But I would say the community partners that we have that work here with us at TriOS have been incredible. They support our students. They hire our students. And they come in, they do workshops. We've had Peel Police come in and talk about, safety. We've had public health come in and talk about, everything from post-pandemic to whatever's on their mind. And so community support to our international students is critical, and we're very grateful for them.
You know, what you described there is such a collaborative sort of a conversation, right? Where you're listening to their needs, they're listening to your needs, and you're making it all work so effectively together. And of course, your programs would respond to the needs of your industry partner. Talk to me about the importance of sort of being in the conversation constantly and responding to their needs, making sure your programs meet that need.
Yeah, that's critical. So all of our programs, the goal is that every single one of our graduates are placed in a job that's related to their field of study. There are a lot of critical industries right now, in particular childcare, and our ECE program is really filling a very high demand need, as well as our programs like supply chain management, business administration, office health services. Our students are ready to work when they graduate. They're job ready with the career skills, and employers need good people, and our graduates are trained well and they're ready to be in the workforce, so we are constantly bringing in employers to tour the facility. We survey our employers to make sure that what we're teaching in the classroom fits their needs. Are we up to date with our curriculum? And we work very closely with Mohawk College, obviously our partner, to make sure that we provide them with feedback about the curriculum, if it needs to change, if something needs to tweak, especially based on employer feedback. That's really important.
It requires agility, doesn't it? I mean, it requires agility and innovativeness to make those changes. Talk to me about the importance of being agile and innovative.
Absolutely. There's, the rules are changing all the time. Right now, I would say the biggest part that we are trying to navigate is things like artificial intelligence, the AI component. While it's a wonderful tool, I certainly use it every day. We need to make sure that our students know, how they can use it in the workforce, how they can use it as a good tool when they're studying. It doesn't replace the hard work, but it certainly is a tool to help students in a research capacity. So that is one area that we are really trying to navigate. I think the world is trying to navigate, because every day it seems like there's some new platform that's out there that we have to learn so that we can support our students.
I had the great pleasure to speak to a number of the students here, and one of the things that sort of permeates in the conversation is just how amazed they are with the experience that the instructors are bringing into the classroom. Talk to me about the importance of having instructors that have been there and done the business.
They're the best. They're the best of the best. We have faculty members that go above and beyond for our students. They're all industry leaders. They have a ton of world experience. A lot of our instructors have worked all over the world, and they're very passionate about the programs that they're offering and the curriculum that they're teaching our students. They just started, all of our instructors have started what's called master classes. So if any students need any particular help in some courses are more difficult than others. And so, you'll always find either in between classes or after classes, faculty members staying around, helping our students. But they also help the students from a personal level as well. They're there, they're in the classroom with the students every day. So if there's something, they can always tell if something's going on, maybe with one of their students, and they do a great job at connecting the student to a great resource here at the campus that can help them. Because it's challenging. Our students come from far, far away. They're here without family support, and we want to make sure that they feel like family here and that we're their family support system.
Staying on the team for a moment and support, one thing that the college does very well, it sort of drops all the barriers to learning, make sure financial things are taken care of, housing, taken care of. That entire support service from the very beginning, first time they touch the college, to the very end when they're graduating. Talk to me about the importance of staying with the student on the journey.
From the moment we know that they're coming in, we're in touch. We want to know, do they need help finding a place to stay? Most students have a place identified, whether it's with family or with friends that they already know here in the Mississauga, Toronto area, Brampton area, but we want to make sure that they do. We have our housing coordinators that will even go with them if they are choosing between maybe a couple apartments. We want to make sure that they're aware of safe leases and all of the rules that come along with that. Even airport pickup. We want to make sure that the students, it's daunting when you get to Pearson for anybody, let alone coming into a brand new country for the first time. So we will arrange transportation for the students to get to where they need to go. One of the areas that we spend a lot of time is homesickness support, and from a student services perspective, wellness. Going on vacation for a couple weeks is very different than moving and immigrating to a new country, and being away from your comforts of what your comforts of home might be. And so our support goes with the student through every semester. First semester, it's generally, I'm homesick, the technical matters of learning the system where they're going to be doing their studies, housing, what's around, how do I get to school? And then through second and third semester, it's all about maybe they want to move out, maybe they want a new place, they know the area a little bit more. And so our housing coordinators help them with that. And maybe it's, I need a job. I need to be able to support myself while I'm in school. And our job readiness, our employment specialists help them with that. So, and then right up to graduation, it really is a full life cycle, right? From the moment the student gets here, to the time they graduate and beyond. We here, we want to help them for life. That's what we do, and we love to hear graduate success stories, and we have a lot of them. We get our grads to come back and speak at graduations, and they are a real testament to the hard work that they do when they're here for the 2 years.
The way you just described that, passion was oozing from
I'm very passionate about it. That's why it's easy to talk about it.
Tell me this, what do the students mean to you?
Oh, that's an emotional question for me. I visit every classroom at the start of every semester. And just the look on their faces, they're ready, they're eager, they're excited. In their eyes, they have a world of possibilities in front of them. And I want to make sure that they know that we're here for them. Not only myself, but it's the team. This team at the campus will, they're probably the most dedicated, passionate group of leaders I've ever worked with. And we want to make sure that the students are successful, and we want to guide them. We want to support them. But that first week, when they get here, it reminds me of reminds me of me. I moved away from home when I was 16 and lived in the Middle East for a little while and studied abroad. And I remember being really, really scared. And I had family with me. And so we all kind of put our minds in what they're thinking and what they might need. But these students are amazing. You know, watching them cross the stage at graduation is so fulfilling. It's probably the best part of my job.
So let me end the conversation on that note. Talk to me what it must feel like on graduation after seeing them come through the door, a little dazed and confused, wondering where this journey is going to be. See them walk off the stage, perhaps surrounded by friends and family. What does that mean to you?
It's that circle of student life. They look completely different. You know, they're a little bit older. They've got a network of friends. People are cheering for them. Some families do come from overseas to the graduation, and we invite everybody. And they're so proud. You know, they get their Mohawk alumni pin, and we've done our job, right? Well, we've started our job to get them onto the road of their future, but it's a lot of hard work, and we know the sacrifices that it took for them to get here and to stay here. So we're just incredibly proud on those days.
And all that doesn't happen without solid leadership. So thank you very much for what you do, and we appreciate you being in the conversation.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching. For more information, please visit TriOS.com.